Today's best bets.
All right, Chelsa, you've had a very solid week. Give us a winner going into the weekend.
Yeah, this is a bet I made at 3:30 a.m. as I was lying in bed, just dreading getting out of bed. I was looking at the K props and I saw this one and I thought, hell yeah, I'll eat this up. So it's Alek Manoah over 5.5 strikeouts for -150. Yeah, it's a little juicy, but here's the angle I like in this one. The aces of pitching staffs against the Tigers have performed extremely well, obliterating this number. If you look at Yu Darvish of the Padres, the ace of that staff had 11 strikeouts against the Tigers. Tristan McKenzie of the Guardians had 12 strikeouts and 8. So looking at these guys with high-end stuff, Alek Manoah is definitely in that category. If you saw him in the All-Star game, mowing down All-Stars right and left, like you'd agree with me. So he's hit this number in 5 of his last 7 games. He has a matchup today against the Tigers lineup that's striking out 24% of the time against right-handed pitching, the 6th worst mark in all of baseball. So I think the matchup is good for him here. Also think the ceiling is really high for Alek Manoah. Would not be surprised if he hits double-digit strikeouts here, but I'll play it safe, go over 5.5 for -150 for my best bet.
Like that, Chelsa? I also have a best bet for you today. Got a couple, but for this first one, we got to check in with Runline Jenkins.
Runline Jenkins is back.
Oh, Lord. Chelsea's been hot down here in the bayou. Hotter than a blister bug in a pepper patch. That's hot. You know, they didn't always call me Runline. Used to call me Pigskin Jenkins. But then one day I was watching football, and my third wife came to me and said, "Pigskin, let's make love. That sweaty, swampy kind of love that keeps a marriage together. Makes you strong." And I said, "Baby, I can't. I need 2 lanes to cover the spread." Well, I lost my bet and I lost my wife I never saw again. That's when I became Runline Jenkins. Been betting the run line ever since. And here on the show, I'm 17-9 on my last run line bets. Let's give the people a winner. I'm so stupid. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go first 5 run line for the Milwaukee Brewers today, taking on the Boston Red Sox. And why do you ask? Because Brandon Woodruff is on the round against Brian Bayo. And I get it. Brian Bayo is a guy who is the big Boston prospect. However, he has been awful this season. I mean, awful. Gone 4 innings in each of his 3 appearances, given up 22 hits and 14 runs while striking out 8. And he has to go against Brandon Woodruff, who is 3-0 in his last 5 starts with an ERA of 2.04 and 39 strikeouts. One of the best pitchers in baseball against a rook and a bad Red Sox team. Brewers first 5 run line -120. Love that play.
Ooh, going on the run line again. That's Jenks' favorite play these days, especially in the first 5. But now it's time to ask somebody who really knows what he's talking about. Well, he can't talk. He's just an 8-ball. But time to bring in the 8-ball.
Holy crap. Magic 8-ball.
That's right. Now it's time to ask the Magic 8-ball if he's going to fade or tail our bets today. So let's start with mine. Alek Manoah over 5.5 strikeouts. The starter for the Blue Jays today for -150. 8-ball, do we like it? 8-ball says, concentrate and ask again. Great call, 8-ball. Let's do it again. Cannot predict now. Wow. Somebody's taking the week off early, huh? All right, 8-ball, last try. Oh my God, ask again later? This is
run out of
getting
time.
dicey. All right, yes, definitely. To the 4th try.
Surprise.
Finally.
Oh,
It's been fading you all
God.
week, and finally you get a yes.
This 8-ball is making my job a lot harder. So 8-ball, can we have a direct answer on this one? All right, so let's look at Jenks' play on this one. Of course, he's on the run line. Of course, he's on the Brewers. So do we like the Brewers? First 5 run line against the Red Sox. 8-Ball says, my sources say no.
Oh, well, you know what, 8-Ball?
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. I don't care. Whatever, 8-Ball. By the way, if you want to watch Chelsa shake up the old 8-Ball and give it the old college try, you can. Just go to twitch.tv/BetQL. That is twitch.tv/BetQL. Oh my God, she's putting some powder on the 8-Ball as we speak. Folks, you got to see this. Please don't try to. Oh, she's actually putting some powder on the 8 because the 8 on the 8-Ball is as white as my skin. Could use a little powder. There we go. Oh, Chelsa, an absolute master. That is twitch.tv/BetQL. Chelsa, what other bets are you on today? Do you have any more best bets?
I looked at one, but they changed the number. So I am no longer on Martin Perez because I do think he has a good game. He is one of those pitchers who may be traded. So I kind of wanted him to go over a strikeout prop, but is flipped from 4.5 to 5.5. So no longer on that one. So I think I'm going to stick with just Alek Manoah on this one. I want to go out with a win. What are you on? I know you have another play.
I've got one more for you, and I'm going to do another run line bet here. Cardinals at Nationals today here in DC. I mentioned it. Miles Mikolas going for the Cards. Anibal Sanchez going for the Nats. You gotta fade Sanchez here and go with St. Louis. Mikolas got roughed up in his last start, but he's still 7-8 this season, a 2.78 ERA. Meanwhile, Sanchez has made 2 starts this season. He's given up 7 earned runs in just 10 innings pitched. The Cardinals get back Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado. Cardinals' first 5 run line is the play, and it's -130 at BetMGM. Couple run line plays, Chelsa.
Ooh, that seems to be your go-to these days. Is it just going to be only run line plays from here on out? Because that's the sense that I'm getting.
That's kind of where I'm going. That's what I'm feeling. All right, let's do your BetQL 5-star best bet for insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets. Download the BetQL app. Let's check in with the Donkster, who's even money for the week.
Ooh.
Donkster, you got to make this quick. Are you going to give a square play, or are you going to be smart here? Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Dodgers run line, -1.5 over the Rockies. Classic Donkster. You expect him to make a smart pick. What does he do? Nothing going on in that brain of his. Get out of here, Donkster.